Hi guys, my name is Becca. I'm an occupational therapist with Adaptive Equipment Corner, and today we are going to be talking about how to use a dressing stick. So let's get started. So a dressing stick can be a great option to use maybe instead of the reacher. Your grasp or your coordination might not be as good, so that's when the dressing stick comes in handy. So the first way to use a dressing stick is grabbing the vinyl covering here and placing that in between your ankle bone and your heel and pushing down while pulling your foot up to take the sock off all the way. Another great option is using your dressing stick to take your pants off. So while you're sitting down here in the chair, if you can unbutton and unzip your pants first, grab onto your walker or your cane or just stand up, use your dressing stick, slide it on the outside or the middle, and just push down. Push as far down as you can, and then sit back down in your chair. Sometimes your pants might get caught on the chair, so just take your dressing stick, push down towards the floor. There you have it. So we've got our pants off, now we're going to put them back on using the dressing stick. So I like to use this hook right here and hook that onto your pants, your belt loop. Then drop it down onto the floor, make a nice opening for your foot, slide your foot in, and then pull it up to a spot where you can reach onto it with your hands. Make sure it's all the way pulled up past your feet so you don't step on your pants when you stand up. So now we're ready to stand up and pull our pants up. So one nifty little OT tip is sometimes when you stand up, your pants prematurely fall down. So I have this retractable name badge that I'm going to put on my belt loop and then hook onto your shirt. You can also use suspenders or some kind of clip with a string. So I'm ready to push up from my chair, stand up here, grab onto your walker or your cane, and then pull your pants up. So another way to use your dressing stick is to put your sweater, jacket, or button-up shirt on. So if you have an affected side that is maybe more impaired than the other side, you're going to put that sweater on. So you're going to don your sweater. That's just a fancy OT word on how to put something on. Doffing is taking off. So I'm going to put my left arm in. I'm going to thread my shirt in first. So I'm going to slide my hand into the sleeve, pull it up towards my elbow, all the way up towards your shoulder. While you're doing this, your dressing stick can be in between your legs so it's not moving around on you. And then grab onto your dressing stick. Reach for the middle part of your sweater and pull it over to your other side. Once you get here, you can drop your dressing stick back down. And then slide your other arm in. So if you cannot use your left side, your affected side at all, you can do this kind of a one-handed technique. You're going to grab onto your sweater with your good side, your non-affected side, pull down off of your shoulder, down your elbow, and then shimmy it over towards the middle of your back. Reach around towards your shoulder on your left side, your affected side, and pull down. If you can use your affected side and you want to use the dressing stick, grab onto your dressing stick with your left side, your affected side. Find the hook here, slide that into the shoulder part of your sweater, and then push down towards your elbow, towards your wrist, and then reach it over towards the middle. Grab onto your shoulder, and then pull your sweater off. So next we are going to use a dressing stick to put an overhead shirt on and take it off. So first you're going to have your shirt lying in your lap, back facing up towards you. Slide your hands into your shirt, find the armholes on each side. Pull it up past your wrists, past your hands, all the way up to your elbows. And then as high as you can up to your shoulder. You can use your stick for that. Then when you've got it up past your elbows, you can grab onto the opening for the head. Tuck your chin in. Takes a little bit of practice. Tuck your chin in, your head down, pull up and over your head. And then reposition your shirt. Pull it down in the front first. You can use the hook to kind of pull it down if you need to. So now we're going to take our shirt off. Primarily, I don't use the dressing stick to do this because you can do it without range in your shoulder. So I tuck my chin in, grab onto the back of my shirt, and just pull up. Gives you a nice little hairstyle. So we have gone over how to use your dressing stick when it comes to taking your clothes off and then putting it back on. There's some other friendly tips from an OT that you can utilize as well. The biggest thing is when you are using a dressing stick or a reacher or a sock aid, it's important to use some stretchy, comfortable clothes because the tighter clothes, it's going to be more difficult to use this adaptive equipment. So go with the comfort side of things. A couple other things that you can use a dressing stick for, it's not just for clothing or putting your clothes on and off. You can use it to grab clothes, hangers out of closets. You can rearrange items on the countertops for an easier reach. You can readjust your blankets while you're laying down in bed or sitting up in your recliner. If you're in a hospital setting or a skilled nursing facility, you can use it to pull the curtains closed for privacy. From your friendly OT, it's important to use your dressing stick too, not just for dressing. If you have any further questions about how to use a dressing stick, please check out the comments below for further details.